So every single Christmas Eve, something pretty amazing happens. The very same military command center that's responsible for guarding all of North America from airborne threats, well, it points all of its high-tech, billion-dollar hardware straight at the North Pole. We're talking about NORAD, of course, and this is the incredible and completely accidental story of how they became Santa's official flight crew. You just gotta love this quote, right? It perfectly sums up the whole story. On one side, you have this super serious official military statement: NORAD tracks Santa. But then on the other side, it's just pure, uncut holiday magic. Only Santa knows his route. And that amazing blend of serious technology and just, childlike wonder, that's exactly what we're going to unpack here. Okay, so that really is the big question, isn't it? How did this happen? And the answer, believe me, is so much better than some slick PR campaign. The real story involves a misprinted phone number, a top-secret military hotline, and a colonel who just decided to make a kid's night instead of hanging up. Let's dive in. All right, first things first. To really truly appreciate the magic of what happens on Christmas Eve, we need to understand what NORAD's mission is for the other 364 days of the year. Because, trust me, the organization behind all this holiday cheer has one of the most serious jobs on the entire planet. So for basically every day of the year that isn't Christmas, NORAD is the watchful eye in the sky. It's a massive, joint U.S. and Canadian operation that's always on, always watching for any potential military threats from the sky or the sea. It's a non-stop, super high-stakes defense mission. And that stark reality is exactly what makes their one night of tracking Santa so incredibly special. Now for the really fun part. How in the world does a top-tier military command track a magical sleigh pulled by flying reindeer? Well, here's the kicker. They use the exact same unbelievably advanced technology they use every other day of the year. Okay, so here's how it all goes down. It all kicks off the second their North Warning System, a huge chain of radars, gets a ping that Santa has officially launched from the North Pole. Then, satellites orbiting way out in space lock on to a very unique heat signature. You guessed it, Rudolph's glowing red nose. From there, high-speed Santa cams positioned around the globe capture some video. And maybe the coolest part? U.S. and Canadian fighter pilots actually fly up to provide a friendly escort, tipping their wings to say hello. So we've got the how covered. But the why this all started? Honestly, that's an even better story. This huge global tradition wasn't dreamed up in a boardroom or some marketing meeting. Nope. It all started with a simple mistake and a surprising act of kindness. I want you to picture this. The year is 1955. A Sears department store runs an ad in the local paper, telling kids they can call a special number to talk to Santa Claus. The only problem: there was a typo in the phone number. So instead of ringing a jolly guy at the mall, that misprinted number rang a very, very different kind of phone. That call went directly to the red phone. Yeah, the top secret, emergency-only hotline at the Continental Air Defense Command, or CONAD. The man on the other end, Colonel Harry Shoup, probably thought it was a prank. He could have just hung up, but he didn't. Instead, he told his staff to check the radar for Santa's sleigh. And in that one moment, a tradition was born. A few years later, CONAD became NORAD, and they just kept the mission going. So you take that one single accidental phone call, and what has it turned into today? Well, it's just exploded. It's become this massive worldwide phenomenon that's powered by thousands of volunteers and a whole lot of technology. 70 years. Let that sink in. For 70 consecutive years, through the Cold War, through global conflicts, through massive technological change, this tradition has never once been stopped. It is an incredible legacy of pure holiday joy, and it all traces back to that one kind act in 1955. And don't think for a second this is just some automated website. No way. The real heart of the operation is its people. Every Christmas Eve, more than 1,000 volunteers, military personnel, their families, civilians, they all gather at Peterson's Space Force Base to personally answer calls and emails and make the magic real for kids all over the world. And the scale of this volunteer effort is just staggering. On a single Christmas Eve, they field around 380,000 phone calls. And again, that is not a recording. That's hundreds of thousands of real, one-on-one conversations where a volunteer gives a kid a live update on where Santa's sleigh is. It's just amazing. And of course, it is incredibly easy to be part of the tradition yourself. You can call the hotline, 1-877-HI-NORAD, and get a live update from an operator. You can watch the real-time map on the website, follow along on social media, or just download the official app on your phone. Now, you might have heard of other trackers, like Google's Santa Tracker, which is really fun and full of games. But what makes the NORAD tracker so unique is that authentic origin story and, really, its main feature, that direct line to live volunteers at a real military command center. It's that human touch that just sets it apart. To really fully grasp the magic of this whole tradition, we just have to circle back one last time to the reality of NORAD's actual mission, on all the other days of the year. This is their reality. They're a vital defense command, constantly on alert, protecting millions of people from very real threats. And that stark contrast between their daily, deadly serious mission and their one night of pure holiday cheer, that's what makes this whole thing so powerful. It's a genuine moment of global goodwill from an organization built for defense. So what does a 70-year tradition like this really tell us? Can our most serious, most sophisticated technology also be used to create a little bit of magic? Well, for 7 decades, NORAD has been answering that with a loud and clear yes. It's a powerful reminder that our most advanced tools don't just have to be for defense. They can also be used to build connection, to inspire wonder, and to deliver a little bit of magic to the entire world. Thanks for diving into this one with us.